Hi, my name is Erica Angelo, and I am the gal who owns EricaAngelo.com. What is EricaAngelo.com? It's a website about love and dating and relationships, and I've got books and coaching and all sorts of fun stuff on there. But today I want to talk about something that is kind of awkward. Have you ever gone on one of those awkward dates? Or it's awkward. Let me tell you something. I have done lots of dating. I kind of enjoy dating. Actually, I enjoy dating a lot. It's a lot of fun for me. I don't date as much now, but I've done quite a bit of it. And with that, I have definitely encountered some awkward situations. Like one guy I went out with was like uber negative. Like everything was like, this person's this and this is that. And I mean, it was just totally negative, which isn't really my vibe. So I was just dying. I was like, oh my God, will this please end? This person's gonna drive me crazy. And then I went out with another guy who was so hot. He was so good to look at. I just wanted to look at him and just go, no, don't talk. Don't say a word. Shh. Just stay. Let me just look at you. The Lord done good on you, son. But he did talk, and he was so boring. I was just like looking at my watch going, get me out of here. It was bad. It was bad. And I'm not going to lie, I would not handle it right. This was before my coaching days. So I lied and said I had to be at work really early the next morning. I had to call it early. That was a lie. That wasn't true. No, it wasn't. I was on MySpace the next morning. Was not at work. Sorry. But those are those awkward days where you're just like, ugh, what do I do? And you know what? I have learned I'm a big stickler on like my time. Like, I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with time. And so I never want my time to be wasted. So if I'm in a situation where I feel like my time's being wasted, then I'm going to change it. Like, I'm either going to get myself out of this situation or I'm going to find a way to turn it around to where it benefits me. Somehow my time is going to be used wisely. It's going to be valued. If not, then internally I am incredibly frustrated. Maybe I should see a counselor. Maybe I should see you for some coaching on that. I don't know. But it's precious to me. So when I go on a date that's really awkward, it really pisses me off. However, I have learned that in that you can take any situation, any awkward date, and you can kind of learn from it. You can kind of play with it. If you go on a date with someone that's just really negative, then kind of like make fun of them and throw out lots of positive stuff just to piss them off. There are always things that you can do with awkward dates. You can challenge yourself. Have you ever gone on a date with someone that's really quiet? Well, that's a good opportunity to push yourself to go, I'm going to challenge myself to ask them as many questions as I can possibly come up with. And so when you go on those awkward dates, you don't have to just feel like this victim, like, oh my God, Telly went on this date and it's horrible. And I just was like, it was like a waste of my time. I mean, instead of being that person, you can completely turn it around and be like, okay, so this person was uber awkward, but instead of just like sitting there whining about it, I ended up having a lot of fun. Maybe I had too much wine, but I asked that person so many questions, and guess what I learned out of that? Guess what happened? Guess what I learned about myself? There are ways that you can turn it around. So don't waste your time on awkward dates. Do something about it. Just don't sit there and cry and bitch and whine and take advantage of the opportunity. I think people are fascinating. So anytime I can get an interesting new person in front of me, it's a learning experience for me. I'm going to grow out of the situation. I'm going to learn out of the situation. And I'm going to encounter a new person. So that in itself is brilliant. So if you're on an awkward date, make the most of it. Don't be a whiny. Don't be a victim. Don't bitch. Just make the most of it. Turn it around. Put a smile on that face. Why so serious? Even if you just want to be entertained, that's enough of a reason to go to ericaangelo.com. If you just want to see a really hot chick who has a really odd personality and you just want to watch lots of videos from a really hot chick who's just super weird, go to my website. It's the least that I can do. Much love to you, ericaangelo.com. gmail.com.